family and friends. Welcome to Sports Talk, where family matters. Once again, I'm a little changed this week. I'm a disappointed Cowboys fan, but I'm Eric. Got my brother Rob, my nephew Tyrell, my nephew Jawan, and my son that's definitely not in the basement, EJ. So, who wants to start from the recap for just what? Let's go this way. What what surprised y'all in week one?
Um,
Field goal from the Commanders. Oh, go ahead. What surprised me from
I
the
go
from
first. Let me go first.
no, I'm upset. What surprised me? I talk all that mess about the Commanders and the Giants, and guess what happened? Cowboys disappointed. They disappointed me. I told several people gonna show y'all how it's done. And guess what? We showed y'all how it's done. We showed how the Cardinals should have beat everybody else. So, but that was my recap. And another thing that surprised me: the Cowboys and Miami. I thought Miami was playing Morgan State or some school, and they just gave up. Was doing 70.
Well, we just had
Nothing.
to name drop my college like that. Instead of losing,
What you gonna say?
I'm not, I'm not getting it.
I was getting ready to say it was like that Oregon verse. I forgot who they played the first week. Oregon scored like 80. Who did they play the first game? They scored like 87.
Portland State.
See, Portland State. I don't even know where Portland State at, but they played. So that was my surprise. My
Yeah,
surprise.
I think it might be somewhere in Portland.
That was my surprise. How many points Miami? How many points Miami scored? And I had my Cowboys number 2 in the top 5.
We're not gonna let you get off that easy because last week you was talking mega mess about how y'all was gonna show everybody how to do to Arizona. They playing against a real team, and you said y'all was gonna do this and do that. So it should be you should feel really bad because I told you you don't talk about a team until you beat them. All right, and they went out there. They didn't just beat y'all. I think they dominated y'all running the ball. I think they had like almost 200 yards rushing, and y'all supposed to have one of the best defenses in the league. Like, I explain, please. I know y'all lost a corner, but he's not in the front 7. Right? Y'all offense supposed to be pretty good. Arizona defense supposed to be pretty bad. What happened?
We laid an egg, bro. We laid an egg.
Okay, all right. Y'all got some humble pie.
There's a lot of that going around this weekend. So
You said y'all was coming. You said y'all was coming for that number 1 spot. I don't know what happened, but my surprise. That's mainly one of my surprises. But we went from 9 undefeated teams to now only having 3. The Cowboys was one of them that got taken out from the undefeated list. The Commanders, who we always said was a fraud, they played against a team and they got they butts whipped. That's another one that got taken out. The Falcons, I believe, got taken out also. Right?
Yeah.
Saints,
the Ravens. Yeah, they was dropping like flies. So to see to go from 9 to 3, that was my surprise for the week.
Yeah.
Very true. Also, I can't let my cousin get off the hook. He was talking major crap in the group text about my team going up against where he resides now in Tampa Bay, acting like Mr. Mayfield himself was going to come deliver the milk in Tampa Bay and get the W. As I said,
I ain't doing that shit no more.
I mean, look, when I can say this confidently now, when you're the number 1 team in the NFC East, you don't bet against yourself. You don't bet against a dominant defense. We saw what the real NFC East, I'll name us now the NFC Beast, did to a pretty formidable Tampa Bay team, offensively and defensively. I mean, we saw the rotation on the Eagles' defensive line there. Everyone got after the quarterback. I feel like half a sack, quarter of a sack, whole sack, forced fumble. My man Baker's out there running for his life. But my surprise and disappointment of last weekend, particularly the season thus far, is the red zone efficiency in offenses. If you look at the numbers, stats, man, I did the job for you. You know, the top three teams in red zone efficiency are Miami, Green Bay, and Cleveland. And they're all sitting at right above 75%. So that means, you know, the other 29 teams aren't even a C+ in the league. And granted, you know, we're at the first part of the season here, but I would love to see a better sense of an offensive identity in the red zone, as well as, you know, decisiveness in the quarterback. If we're going for it, let's go for it. Let's not, as we did, the Eagles did, do our brotherly shove. We're not saying the tush push, and, you know, get pushed back and almost fumble. Like, let's have an identity down there and let's go score touchdowns and not field goals.
Now, speaking as a defensive guy, though, you know, once you get into that red zone, the field shrinks, and it makes it that much harder, less area for the defense to cover, so they can key on certain things. So that's like a disadvantage for the offense. I mean, so that's going to be one of the main reasons.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Tyler.
For me, the biggest disappointment for me was us losing that bad. You know, the Commanders, I couldn't picture it. I figured if we had lost, it was maybe by a touchdown, a field goal, you know, something like that. But 37-3, that's just terrible. I mean, then we throw 4 interceptions in one game.
Yeah.
I mean,
it look like the Colorado Buffs.
You can't win that way.
To that All-Pro Sam Howell, you said.
That's what Sam Howell. That's that quarterback, huh?
I think his twin brother showed up somehow. I don't know how, but it wasn't there. But we got to do better. And then, you know, going this week against the Eagles, it's going to get even tougher.
You were another one talking kind of spicy too last week, putting y'all up in the top 5 teams. Also talking about how y'all was going to score such and such amount of point. You got this receiver out here that's going to do this and it's going to do that. And your defense is going to show up. You got one of the best defensive lines. They go 37 points. Humble pie for you too there, sir.
Yeah, but I mean, a lot of those points came off of turnovers. So I mean, it's a little bit different when you get a shorter field every time.
It's all part of the game, right?
Nah, right? You can't even say that. You can't even say that. I can't let you off the hook. You want to know why? Because Miami's defense had the same fate. And what did they do? They came out, got the turnover for their offense. Then their offense did what they had to do. The offense out there was toying with them. They was on rookie mode in Madden.
Yeah.
I wanted to be part of Miami offense. I just wanted to dance in the end zone with them because they had a lot of dances.
How do you score 70 points in an NFL game?
They had 734 yards total offense.
They had 12 They ain't scoring 2 of them, they said.
Yeah.
They were 2 points off the record.
Which they could have got, but they elected to take a knee instead of kicking a field goal.
Another record's like 72. My disappointment, it seems like they disappoint me every week. I go for the Vikings every single week, and I lose on the Vikings every single week, bro. And I'm over here, I be talking. I mean, Jay Jettis and Kirk Cousins. I think Kirk Cousins got the most passing yards in the league, and Jay Jettis averages the most yards per game. But we were literally looking at the worst defenses, and
I don't think Jefferson averaged the most receiving yard. I think the guy in Miami
like yards per game.
No. Jefferson has the most receiving yards. He has 458. Tyreek Hill got 412.
Yeah, I know what I'm talking about. Anyway,
Statman is on point.
Anyway, thank you.
Stats because he only had 80 and then he had like an extra 90.
Thank you. Just thank you. Let me keep going. You know, the Vikings, they disappoint me every week, and I don't know who they're going against again, but I might pick them again. But my surprise is just Miami. You know, they had 5 rushing touchdowns, 5 passing touchdowns. You got your backup running back out here looking like an all pro. You know what I'm
Did he
saying?
have 200 yards?
Yeah.
Huh? He had some craziness.
I thought he had 200 yards.
Another disappointment is, I'm expecting the Cowboys to come over here and, actually show what their defense have actually been doing. But, Connor said, let me go ahead first half, just run all over y'all. Like y'all not even like Michael Parsons. Who's that? Never heard of him. But, those are my disappointments. The Cowboys and the Vikings. Oh, the Vikings disappointed me so bad.
Can we show CJ Stroud some love here with the upset over the Jacksonville Jaguars? Jacksonville coming off a loss at home to the Chiefs. You thought they'd come back and get a win. And, CJ Stroud went there and upset the Jaguars in a game the Jaguars should have won. And he's one of the top 5 quarterbacks in passing yards so far, even though their record doesn't reflect it. He has 906 passing yards.
Oh,
CJ's out there doing this thing. We got to give him his flowers right now, man.
Not true that.
And the backup had 203, 2 touchdowns. A game for the Dolphins. He had 203 and 2 touchdowns.
Not true that. I mean, CJ definitely tore that defense up, especially when they blitzed him. I felt like he was above 70, 80% against the blitz. And I mean, you bring one more than they can block and he still tears you up. That's just signs of a great quarterback right there. But, it's still early. Hopefully they can get some more pieces around him, solidify that offensive line, and he'll be solid.
Man, I'm surprised that Definitely Not in the Basement said the disappointment wasn't 15 or 16 in a row with the Jets and the Patriots.
Yes. Like, how?
I think everybody on
What do you mean, how?
The Jets, I think. Except Definitely Not in the Basement. And I think we thought it was going to be a difference. But it seems like the Jets can't ever beat the Patriots. I don't know what's wrong.
What do you mean? We're a better team. We're a better organization. We're better.
15 times in a row is hard for anybody, though, EJ. Like, come on. 15
hold
times in a row.
Wait, 15 times in a row. So we talking about like that's still going back to Tom Brady days because that's not just Mac Jones.
But Brady been gone 3 years now.
I know, and it's still
Jones.
15 times. That's like 8 years.
Bro, you got to think about it, bro. Zach Wilson has been in charge of that team that's why, first off, Zach Wilson is trash. I've been telling y'all this. Oh, another disappointment. Ryan Tannehill sucks. He needs to be benched ASAP. They need to get that black quarterback back in the game if they still got him. Because Ryan Tannehill doesn't do it for me.
Willis, if you saw Willis last year, I think they in
trouble. Do you
trouble.
see Ryan Tannehill this year?
Yeah, but I think they in trouble. I think they
isn't that another team that only put up a field goal?
Yeah.
Because I know I think I know. Yeah, I think I know it was a few 3-pointers.
The Bears scored 3 too.
No, the Bears scored 10.
They scored a touchdown. Okay.
Yeah, we knew the Bears was in trouble, though. They had a rough week.
Yeah, because the guy resigned, remember?
Yeah, we knew they had a rough week.
He said, "Yeah, I don't want to go against Mahomes." I mean, the Jets can't beat us. The Jets can't beat us. I don't even know where y'all went against the grain, bro. Whoever picked the Jets, congratulations yourself.
It would have been different if Rodgers was playing.
What do you mean? I hear it again. Well, we're not worried about Rodgers. Rodgers can't walk right now. We'll get to him next year. We'll play him next year if he doesn't retire.
How are we going to talk about the Chiefs game and not talk about what everybody else talk about that happened at the Chiefs game? Travis Kelce. Who had Travis Kelce had the game with him?
Man, my man had Taylor Swift, one of the biggest female artists in the world.
And did you see them walk out of the locker room together?
That was all over the news.
Yep, I seen that. And then
over the news more than the game.
Yeah, facts. Yo, hold up, but did y'all hear that post-game interview when Patrick Mahomes said, Travis Kelce just does his own route out there. He runs and I get him the ball. Like, bro, what do you mean your own route, bro? He just be running around as soon as he open, you throw him the ball. Like, he literally said,
Nah, he talking about some time when he started, he do there, he's not open. He He do his
Yeah,
own
he was
thing.
like, I had to get a. He said I had to get a touchdown for all the Swifties. And now everybody's talking about. You seen that sign? They said this is the only Kelsey and Swift lineup we like with the Eagles.
Yeah, yeah.
All right,
They call
now.
it.
Yeah.
They calling other Swift a Swifty now. I'm like, yo, all right. Now we're just throwing the name around.
It's all good. You can do that. You know, my man almost had another 100-yard game on Monday night. It's all good. You know.
As long as y'all
We'll
just
take
keep
it.
on winning, right, nephew?
Hey, what? We'll take it. Just keep on
Hey.
pounding. It's all
Hey,
good.
somebody told me they bet a case of water. He won't get 100 next week.
Huh?
Tyrell said he bet a case of water that Swift won't get 100 yards on his all-pro line.
Hold up.
Oh yeah, we could,
like just
we could bet a case of water on that.
Oh, so
I hear that, but can we just like acknowledge that there's only 2 teams that won this week on the panel?
I wasn't gonna say that. I wasn't gonna say that.
Like, you know what I mean, Javon? We don't want to acknowledge that though. But when the Cowboys win,
we didn't get a chance to go. Juwan, it's your show. Who's in the basement? We forgot all about that.
oh yeah.
Oh Lord.
Any bets before y'all? Any bets before y'all go? Who you have
No
in
need
the
to
basement?
say. No need to say it.
I
No
know
need to
Tyrell.
say it.
I know Tyrell.
No need to say it. We can just skip the
So-
basement and go up to to the next floor.
I'm not in the basement this week. Yes, baby, yes.
No, sir. So we got a new record for the basement, coming in at 6-10.
Ooh.
Oh my god! Ooh.
The Commanders are sitting lovely at 6-10. The next level, I guess Rob and Sean were loving the roommate situation they had last week. They're back at it again, sitting at 8-8. I'm comfortably in third place at 9-7, and then the father-son tandem at 10-6.
You know how they go, running in DNA, baby. What they be like?
All right.
What they be like?
But where are we at overall?
Oh, hey, see, that's what I'm talking about, Tyrell. Tyrell said, I don't care, I'm 6-10. I'm still up in the top.
All right, so overall, Eric's at the top at 31-17. I'm in second at 28-20. Tyrell and Sean are tied at 27-21. And
4 games.
Rob is at 23-24. And then EJ's at 19-13.
Oh.
Positive, baby. I'm just here so I won't get fined.
I'm 4 games behind.
Somebody's under 5.
This the week I go over 500. This the week right here. This the week.
Okay, I like it. I'm just saying though, but like I get we passed over that. But shout out to the Eagles and Patriots being the only teams that won. Shout out to them. Shout out to the other 2 teams that lost the
Also, I can't let the panel off the hook because y'all called me a homer, and my alma mater showed y'all what a true team looked like in that Oregon Colorado game.
No, I told you it was going to be. I said it's going to be 20 points.
Hold up. Did you get your case from Tyrell? Did you get your case though? Because you said what?
No, it's
broke
no.
even.
it canceled out.
No. We broke even.
Yeah, we broke even.
That wasn't even a game. Like that was. I thought it was going to be a game.
It's gonna be worse
Oregon
this
came
week.
out there. Oregon came out there.
It's gonna be worse this week.
Nah, they're going to score more points this week. USC don't got no defense.
I know, but I'm just saying.
USC got offense.
Right, but that's what I'm saying. USC gonna put up like 60 points.
No, but you got Eric is right. Like USC has a suspect.
No.
It's like it's 2 teams similar going at each other. They have high-powered offenses, but
I
their
know.
defenses to a degree can't stop a nosebleed.
And Deion Son is not playing, they say. Because he
Oh shit, Shiloh's over there urinating blood and stuff.
they say he's out, Hunter's out.
Oh,
And
yeah.
they said that linebacker is questionable, number 43. So it might be
I don't know what
Colorado.
But I was saying that USC scores a lot of points in the game. So
And then
if
give
you
them
can't keep up. For one, if you can't keep up with them, it's over.
Hey, UNLV almost beat them. Look at the game.
They
And
did.
what's that? San Jose State? San Jose State was up at halftime on them. They just got tired.
That's crazy. I didn't know that.
So
No, yeah,
question.
like the defense is still coming along.
It was tough. It was tough in the state of. It was
State of
tough.
Colorado.
It was
Yeah,
tough in the
that
state.
flight back.
Yeah,
both of them.
Colorado was bad this week in sports, boy. But both teams got were combined 86 points from college and NFL. Yeah, about right. Shout out to them though.
So what surprised everybody this weekend besides Uncle Rob said C.J. Stroud, the Texans? What stood out that you was like, wow, when you heard about it or saw it?
Yeah, I'm surprised that. I'm gonna go
Go
right
ahead,
quick.
E.
I'm surprised that Zay Flowers call wasn't pass interference. That was my biggest surprise. He blatantly threw him before the ball was on camera. Like I didn't even see the ball before the dude got like trucked. That was my surprise. That was a bad missed call by the ref. Like terrible.
Hey, I go next. My surprise, and I was pulling for my brother Rob. My surprise was when the Chargers went for it, 4th and 1 on their own 33 and got stuffed. And I was like, he's getting ready to get fired. Because I thought the Vikings was getting ready to go down and score, but they lost the game. I thought he was getting ready to get fired. I thought he was just going to tell him, don't even, just go home.
Another bad coaching decision. I don't understand how he still has his job. Like he did it all last year. Dumb coaching decisions.
So we talked about it last week. Eric brought up the situation about Minnesota starting off 0-3. Now they're on the pace for starting off 0-4. Where do we go from here?
First of all, they're not going 0-4. They have the Cardinals. They have the Panthers this week.
Now they got Carolina next.
Yeah, I don't.
They might go
see them.
0-4 because I feel like I'm gonna pick them and they're gonna lose.
Hey, EJ pick them, go opposite.
Yeah, like at this point, bro, the Vikings has been mine. Like I'd be pushing for them too. Like Kirk Cousins not in prime time, he's not losing. What does he turn around and do? He loses. Can't, bro.
My surprise was the obvious is the Dolphins because I had to work this Sunday. I go look at the scores in the game. I think I'm looking at a misprint. I said, ain't no way in the world the score is 70-20. Like I for goodness thought it was a misprint. Then I looked at the stats and they had over 700 yards of offense. No way possible. And then I started thinking like they must be tanking for Caleb. Something going on. Like he want to get him a quarterback that he want because he's an offensive minded guy. So he want to get him a quarterback in there. Like there's no way you give up 70. But I didn't even think you could score 70 points if you out there on the field by yourself. Let alone you out there with somebody trying to stop you. 70 points. Oh,
yeah. I sat and watched that entire game up to the fourth quarter, and I was like, I can't watch it anymore. It's getting boring.
Anyway, fall asleep.
Is Denver still under contract with Russell for multiple years after this year?
Bro, I'm telling you, I think he might be gone. Like, I mean, he came back against. Who did he come back against?
Came back against us.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense. Never mind.
Yeah, that was just wrong.
My fault, bro. I was just saying, you start quarterback saying how. I mean, I don't think you get no better than that.
No, but
I
he was
no
doing
worse
good.
than that.
Oh, yeah.
No, but that was his first. That was his first big time playing against a big time defense.
Jeez. All right, so Russell is under contract to 2028.
God, holy smokes!
Another 5 years.
This year contract.
They gonna have to reconstructure that.
No,
they're gonna bite the bullet.
He getting paid some money on.
Problem is he's still under the contract from the Seahawks right now. He has a potential out that they have to pay him 4 years, 161. After 2025, they want to pay him out. They got to pay him 161 million.
Who, the Seahawks?
Notice.
Nah, Denver.
So he just signed an extension, a 5-year. He just signed a
Like what, 270?
242. And
240.
it doesn't kick into 2025.
So over 3 years, he finna make that?
So as you can see, hold up. Let me move it back.
It's not gonna be focused. Your brightness too high.
Yeah, so we got it. Hold up, let me pull it down. It says this. Oh, what happened? It says this.
Hold up.
This contract is because he just did the extension. So he just did that extension. Yeah, I see it.
Yeah, I see
A
it.
little
Kind
bit.
of. You can present on the thing, right?
I probably got. Yeah, I gotta do the Bluetooth and all that on my phone. Yeah, but I didn't set it up. But so he got 2026 40, 2027 44, and 2028 50 fully guaranteed.
Holy smokes!
So this
Yeah,
year,
hey.
this year he only counts $8 million.
Yeah, but
Next-
at this point, the way he's playing, and he continue to play like this, I can guarantee you, if they get the first pick, they're taking Caleb, and they're gonna just bite the bullet with Russell. Like, I mean, because he's gonna be on the rookie deal, so they're gonna bite the bullet with Russell, and they're gonna let this man get his offense through Caleb.
Oh yeah, Caleb.
I believe it, but I'm just saying that I think they moved too quick. You know what I mean? And he wanted the extension. They gave it to him to come there. So
I understand biting the bullet, but that's a lot of money to bite a bullet on.
Like that's a very expensive bite. Like
I'm just saying, like, you know, something got to be done. I mean, it's no way you can pay a quarterback that kind of money and then lose like this, or even have a season like this. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
How you pay a quarterback almost $44-45 million a year, and they starting you off 0-4 almost?
oh, I know. Believe me.
What
I
you
know.
pay for?
what you paying for?
Let's get it, Jawan.
You
ready?
paying for his name?
You ready for Thursday night? Detroit at Green Bay, baby.
Let's make it happen, Captain.
Thursday night. Detroit, my surprise team at Green Bay Packers.
A team that's been surprising us.
Thursday night. Yeah, Jordan Love. Where's Jordan Love at the passing? He's not in the top 5-10, is he, bro? I don't think he threw for a lot of yards this year.
Let's see.
I know you said CJ was up there with 9 something. So what's the name? Must be leading the league. Tua? Is Tua leading the league?
Two is in second. Kirk Cousins is leading the league.
Isn't it Kirk Cousins one, right? Yeah, must be Kirk Cousins.
Kirk Cousins leading the league to a second.
So the Lions.
Yo, and they're 0-3. Jesus Christ.
Who 0-3? Kirk
I
Cousins.
mean 1-2. No, they're 0-3.
Yeah, they 0-3.
Yeah.
They just lost.
Yeah,
their
but you figure that's why he leading the league in passing, because he got to throw the ball all the doggone time. They trailing so much.
But like you gotta think about it, bro. You have the highest passing yard quarterback and the highest receiver, and you can't win a game. I don't think it's the players, bro. I think we got to get the coach. I think we got to get the coach gone, the owner gone, just rebrand the whole team.
Man, you sound like a Viking fan. I think.
No, because listen, bro, the Vikings win one game, I'll be number one, bro. But they lost to the Chargers.
You'll be number one. What, last week?
But the Chargers, you got to look. They lost to the Chargers, they lost to the Eagles, and they lost to Tampa Bay. The Chargers is not a bad team. The Chargers just has a bad coach.
Yeah.
The Eagles are a good team, and Tampa Bay is a surprise team.
I respect that. Yeah,
And Tampa
I
Bay is a
respect
surprise
the
team.
Eagles.
So they lost to three legit teams. You know, Tampa Bay is a surprise out of the bunch, but they lost to 3 legit teams.
All
Bro,
right,
they were like 14-3 last year. Only 13-4.
Who you got, Juwan?
I'm gonna go with J Love. I'm feeling the love. He gets his first divisional win.
I'm going Green Bay also on this one.
Can I change my pick?
Oh,
I don't like the 6 and 10 behind me. I don't like that. I felt the cold chill down my back.
It's I'm going with the Lions, baby. My surprise team. I'm going with the Lions.
I'm gonna go with my father. I'm gonna go with the Lions. I'm gonna go with Jared Goff.
Who did Cuzzo pick, Eric?
Oh, I'm about to pull it up now. I got Cuzzo picks. Yep.
I'm going with Detroit also. It's gonna be hard going into Green Bay to get a win. You know, Jordan Love is playing kind of good. Their defense is playing kind of good. But I think Detroit gonna get a win here. I'm going with the Lions.
Watson is, should be activated this week, so they'll have another receiver.
Okay. Hey, Jawan, Cuzzo picked Detroit too. Cuzzo got Detroit.
Got it. I want to see who Cuzzo pick if Cuzzo going against the Ravens again, because it seems like every time we go with the Ravens, lose.
So last week, do we have? Oh yeah, Mike Williams is out, ACL. Who else? Any other key injury? Garoppolo is out with concussion. I think they said.
Yeah, I said Mike Williams was my big noticeable person I seen that was out.
Mike Williams, Garoppolo went out with concussion. Derek Carr went out with a shoulder.
Yeah,
Watson went out too.
What, from the Browns?
Yeah, he's listed as questionable for this weekend.
Okay. I know
Jalen Waddle is still out with the concussion.
Nah, they said he's practicing full speed.
I seen them. They said he was practicing like today or yesterday.
Yeah,
he should be activated this week.
So they had 70 points, and they ain't even had Waddle.
That's crazy.
Dang. Hey, bro, it would have been 85, bro. It would have been 85. I know you definitely want to see that score when you finish your game. 85-20.
Cordell Patterson is coming back this week.
Oh, for the Falcons. Yeah, that's a big for the Falcons.
But Uncle Rob, you're a coach. You know, you're a defensive person. Like what type of conversation you have in the locker room after a team scores 70 points on you? Like, do you even talk in the locker room, or do you just get dressed and leave?
What could you say? Like what possibly could you say? Somebody just scored 70 points on you. What could there possibly be said? Like I don't know. I don't know what
like no words of encouragement. Be like, it's all good, boys. We got next week.
So you would have went into the locker room just looking at them.
I ain't gonna lie.
The eye in the sky will get them. The film ain't gonna lie. When you sit there watching that film and you see all the little different things that went wrong, and you point it out then. But there's nothing to be said after that game after you got 70 points put up on you. There's nothing to be said.
I'm the head coach. I'm walking in before everybody, but by the time everybody get there, I'm not there no more. I'm on the bus waiting to go. We're going home. We're going to practice. We watching film.
All you got to just pick them up. Just pick them up. Tell them, hey, we laid the egg. Let's get the next game. It's a long season. Just pick them up, man.
I can't even say that was bad tackling. They had bad fitment. Like it was too many run plays that was running backs was untouched, receivers.
Was it hot?
Running down
degrees? Was it hot?
I don't know.
Stay in
Miami. It's always hot in Miami. Yeah, it's always hot in Miami.
About 100 degrees. The air was different because they from Denver, so the air quality was different.
Yeah, their brains wasn't working good enough.
Yeah, but I mean,
Hey, but this, and I know he's not on here, but I think this was someone's sleeper team of the year, right, bro? Wasn't it somebody's sleeper team?
Yes, it was.
And I know you're not here, Cuzzo. You're trying to avoid us, but we're going to get you, Cuzzo, because...
Wait, the Broncos was his sleeper team?
Yeah, that's what he said. That's what he said on the first tape.
Oh yeah, he might as well go back to sleep. I didn't even get my sleeper team.
The Vikings, we got you. We know. We got you. They 0-3. We got you. We're pushing. We're pulling for you this week,
bro. You know it's bad when the Patriots have a better record than the Vikings, bro. The Jets can't see us though. What's that? 15 or 16? It's all good. It's gonna be like 30 in a row by time.
You won't get to 30.
Like
now you won't get to 30.
20.
Who's gonna beat us? Aaron Rodgers? Aaron Rodgers retiring. He's done. He don't want to play no more.
Nah, he want to play. So red zone, nephew. I'm gonna go back and then we gonna wrap up. You said it was Miami, Cleveland, and Philly, right? Top 3 red zone teams.
Yes, sir.
So I need to pick those 3 teams every week.
Thanks.
Man,
I mean,
Hey,
I mean, of course.
Whatever I pick, some of y'all losers need to follow suit because nobody give me credit for my upset of the week. Nobody give me credit.
what
That's
upset?
true.
Right, he picked
The
the Colts.
The Colts.
Oh.
I mean,
That's right.
but let's be honest. If the ref wasn't like Stevie Wonder, the Ravens probably would have won.
What's the name? Mr. Field Goal. The guy that everybody love. He missed the field goal.
I mean,
Everybody say Tucker's the best. I know the best miss some, but yeah.
I hear it. You know, I'm an Adam guy though. I'm an Adam guy. Call me biased. I like Adam Vinatieri, or however you say his last name, the
Oh,
Vin man.
He's not in that.
It
Right,
doesn't
he
matter.
been-
He's the greatest. He's the greatest kicker ever, bro. Go argue with anybody else.
All right, so let's wrap up. Let's wrap this up, guys. Everybody got their picks. Lions, Packers, Thursday night. Everybody got their picks in. Anybody want to go back? Juwan, you sure you want to go with your cousin?
Can I say one thing before we end? Again, I was the only person. I think I was the only person to pick the Bengals, right?
That's correct.
Everybody had the Rams. Oh, okay.
Right.
I just had to point that out.
I would have picked the Bengals if Burrow. I thought Burrow wasn't going to play. I said that. Do the recap. You can watch the recap. Watch the recap. I said if Burrow.
Hey.
I said I think Burrow's not going to play, so I'm going with the Rams. If Burrow's playing, I'm going with the Rams. But since we don't know, I went with the Rams. So
I'm saying I'm the only person to pick the Bengals. You know, I like being number one. Yeah, come on, Tyrell. I joined you with the one against all club.
you did that twice.
No, I didn't.
Nah, you picked the Patriots. I think. I don't think nobody else picked
One
the Patriots.
picked the Patriots.
Oh yeah, no, it was the Patriots. It was myself, Tyrell, and EJ.
Oh,
Yeah.
Tyrell, that was one of your wins. Dang.
That was one of the 6.
Yeah.
Come on, y'all ain't gotta call me out like that.
I ain't gonna lie. Like
Yo,
you're
probably
welcome.
That's probably gonna be the worst record. I think 6-10. Is 6-10 the worst record right now, Juwan?
6-10 is the worst
that's the
record right now.
That's the record.
6-10.
So you have you have to like actually pick that bad. Like you have to do that on purpose. Like you can't accidentally go 6-10. Like you have to like sit there and like be that bad at picking to go 6-10. I'm just saying. I'm top for number one. You know, it runs in the DNA, runs in the blood. You know what I'm saying? Amen.
The question is, will anybody go 16-0 or 15-0? Do you think we will ever have a 15-0 or 16-0 pick on here?
Do we get a gift from everybody? We all get $20 from everybody. If we go 15-1 and 16-0.
I think that's
Nah,
fair.
15-1 don't count. You gotta go undefeated.
No,
Undefeated,
yeah,
yeah,
perfect.
undefeated.
Yeah, go
Nah,
perfect.
nah, nah,
Yeah,
nah,
go
nah.
perfect.
Nah, we ain't doing no losses. This ain't no
So-
charity case.
So if somebody goes 16-0, we all got to give them $20.
Yeah, that's cool.
Or 15-0 because teams starting to get buys coming up, so it'll be like 15-0 or 16-0.
So if anybody go undefeated season, we'll all chip in and give you $20. All right, that's
cool.
That sounds good to me. That sounds good.
all right, guys.
16-0 is crazy.
And then y'all can pick my season. Y'all can pick my seasons for me if y'all go undefeated. Whoever that is, give me some picks for the next week so you can pick my seasons. So I can win.
Right. I ain't gonna lie. Whoever go undefeated, whatever he say, I'm going after him.
No, if you
You're like,
go,
you're like, oh yeah, I agree. Him, I'm going with him. Yep, I agree.
all right, but once again, thanks for joining Family Matters with Sports Talk. We'll see you next week.